Go. Are we live? I need to check. Hold on. Please tell me it's. Please tell me. It's not working. Is it? Am I working? Is it? Are we? I can hear myself. Why am I low quality? It's almost on sync, I think. Hey, Madeline. Thanks. I needed someone to make sure someone can hear me. I got 2 people watching so far. Awesome. I got a bunch of, like, well, mostly about 3 things planned. Yeah, I hope it's going to be fun. That's okay, Madeline. Yeah, once you're typing it, it's grand. Really, it's a way to respond back to me. I better stop listening to myself on my own video. It's getting a bit weird. Okay, so it's 10:01 right now. You kissed a plant today? Why'd you kiss a plant today? What type of plant was it? It was like, why'd you kiss a plant? Hold on. There's something wrong with the audio. Come on. Turn up the volume. There we go. I think that work. Checking. It's like, what do I do when I'm bored? I kiss my plushies. Oh, you just mean on the head or something? No, on the lips. Because you know why? Why? Because I am bored. No, I don't kiss my plushies. Don't tell anyone. So yeah, I got a few things lined up for talking, and I only can talk for probably about half an hour to 3/4 of an hour because I have to stay a bit quiet when it reaches 10:30. And yeah, sorry, just checking if like the live stream is going okay. Okay, it should definitely be working. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so let's get the first thing out of the way. I'd like to explain and apologize for not being able to do the gaming live stream that was planned for 9 o'clock because the encoder or what an encoder is, that's completely fine. I don't blame you. I don't blame myself. I don't know to live stream gameplay on YouTube. I'm gonna fix that in a few days, and probably I might even do a gaming live stream tomorrow on YouTube. Might get a friend to come along and we'll play like a Legends of Equestria. I don't know why I said League. Why did I say League? Anyway, yeah, so I apologize for not being able to do the gaming live stream. stupid encoder. But yeah, hoping to have that fixed at the tomorrow. I'm probably going to work on it tonight and make sure it runs tonight, and then do it tomorrow. If I don't decide to be lazy, which I mostly am, as you can tell by my upload schedule. I uploaded videos like 7 days ago, and I should have uploaded something during that week, but I didn't, so just feel bad about that. But yeah, so should be working tomorrow. What's the next thing? What's the next thing that I wanted to talk about? I did have a few things lined up, and what was it? I was gonna do voice recordings, like you get to see what I do when I record lines, and I was gonna explain my whole trip when I was at BronyCon, but I don't know which one to do first. So, I don't know which one to do. Huh. My live stream is a bit slow. I'm trying to fix it at the moment because it's not loading. Hopefully it loads. 2 people now watching. Okay, cool. We got 2 can be as long. No, 2 is an audience. 1 is like, I guess still an audience, but like it has to be like more than 1 to be an audience. But yeah. So should I record lines or should I talk about the story of bronycon? I keep hearing myself on the video, and it's like, do I sound like that? Do I really sound like that? Jesus, I sound like a nerd. And well, the live stream is actually doing pretty okay. It's on par, as closest as it can be. It's like a few seconds behind for me, but it's gonna line up at the end. And so yeah, I actually gonna probably decide on explaining. Oh, no one's watching. Okay. Thanks, Madeline. I know I sound like a nerd. I have glasses, so that automatically means I'm a nerd. Feel me, if you dare, I would outsmart you. No, I'm not really that smart, but you know what I mean. No, I don't know either. I'm talking random crap now. I'm sorry. So yeah, let's get on with the story of bronycon. Hold on. Just need to find something. There we go. Okay. Well, for the whole story, I'll start at the very beginning, and hopefully we get more people joining soon. I pray and I hope. Well, I don't believe in praying, but like it's a figure of speech. Yeah, forget it. So I arrived on Tuesday, the Tuesday, the week before the weekend of BronyCon 2016. I arrived on Tuesday, yeah. Arrived in, I can't remember what airport. We were in Washington when we arrived because, Oh my god, I'm sorry. I just burped. So we arrived in Washington on Tuesday, and you're probably asking, but Irish, why did you not like arrive in Baltimore? Like, why could you not get a flight from Dublin to Baltimore? It would have been so much easier. Why are you going to Washington D.C.? And the reason for that is there's no such thing as flights to from Dublin to the smaller states of America. You have to go to major states to yeah, the only flight you can get is just to the major states of America, and then you have to like find a way from that major state to the next state, or the state you want to go to. But what I did was like we got a train on Thursday, from the what was it? Oh, it was a famous train station. Like it's the national train station of the National Train Station of Washington D.C. And sorry, I'm running into problems again. It keeps like stopping, and I'm just like, it's not working. Okay, let me try and fix it now. Oh my god. I just I just like watched a video. I just watched a video of from Kenzie V8. It's called Pony Psychic Chronicles: Good Gone Evil Coming Soon. And I'm like, and when I watched that, I started to get scared. I'm gonna leave a comment on that video, and I'll get back to the story now. I'll leave a comment on that video. What should I say? What should I say? Oh, talking to myself again, I think. Yeah, sure. That's the first curse word of the stream. What do you do? It's not that bad. Yeah, so I'll keep going with the story for anyone who's still here. So yeah, we arrived. Let's just say I arrived on Tuesday, spent 2 days in Washington D.C., and then on Thursday, well, we spent like at least 1 day of visiting, and then the next day trying to get to the train station of in Washington. It didn't take us long. It was actually just a 30-minute drive, and we got there. America's hot. Okay? Do you feel me? Don't feel me. It's a figure of speech. It's expression. Do you feel me? It's too hot. America's too hot. Like it's I was so like sweating all the time. I had to change my goddamn t-shirt like 3 or 4 times a day. That's just like that actually doesn't sound realistic. I just like changed my t-shirt like once or twice a day. I had to change t-shirts because it was so fucking hot. Jesus, America, turn down the temperature. Turn down the temperature on your stove. Jesus, like solve pollution problems. And like sorry, it's just this is not a rant about America. It's just it's very hot, especially Washington. It's so hot. There's no such thing as cool breeze in Washington. It's called hot weather, and then you get a hot breeze. That's it. There's no such thing as cool. If you want to get cool, you spend the rest of your day inside in an air-conditioned house. because everywhere there is air conditioned. It was pretty nice. But when I went outside, I felt like I was choking. I felt like I was choking on goddamn heat. Like, Jesus Christ. I'm actually glad to be back in Ireland now because you can actually feel a breeze here. And it's actually cold here. And which I like cold. I don't like the fucking sun. I don't like heat. I don't like. I'm strafing away from the thing. Why? Why? That's silly. Yeah, so going back to the story. I strafed off there a bit. Sorry. I'm very sorry. Yeah, so back to it's Union Station. On Thursday, we went to Union Station. I just remember that we went to Union Station in Washington, and then we got the train down. It actually was pretty quick. It was about like 30 minutes to get from Washington to Baltimore on a train, and it was very quick. And we got there, and yeah, so we left the station when we got to Baltimore. Then we got a taxi. Yes, where it rains all the time, it does. Got in the I got and we went straight to the hotel. Our hotel was about 2 blocks away. 2 blocks away, ma'am. Sorry, it's just we don't say blocks, we say streets. Yeah, you guys probably say streets, but we probably just say like roads. We don't say blocks because it sounds weird. And anyway, got to the hotel, checked in. We were about 2 roads away from the convention. And next year, if I do plan on going, I'm encouraging my ma to booking a hotel that is attached to the convention, because the Hilton is attached to the convention center, and yeah, if I stayed there, didn't have to walk all the way. Like, took us about a good 5 minute walk from. I know what you're thinking. 5 minutes. Oh, you're so goddamn lazy. That you can walk 5 minutes, and then I was like, when I walked outside, it was so hot, and we had to walk 2 blocks. Fucking sweating by the time we got to the goddamn convention center. Hold on. I'm sorry. I don't know where these burps are coming from. I'm sorry. Try and stop the burping. Okay, let me just check the live stream if it's still going. Okay. Live stream seems to be going well so far. And okay, everything is checking out okay. Okay, so back to the story. So yeah, we got to the convention center. Like, I was a bit nervous because it was like my first time in America, and it was like my first time being at a huge convention. Like, I was so overwhelmed that I didn't want to. I don't mean to take this in any offense, but I didn't really want to talk to anyone or talk to my friends because it was like my first time meeting them. It's like I like my friends now that I made there. Like, I have a group there now, but it's just I was so overwhelmed by everything that was happening that I kind of just hid for a couple of minutes and just like decided to play it on the back bone and just like decided like I'm just gonna take my time with this and process it because it was so like so big. That's what she no, don't make a joke. it was just so overwhelming, and I did enjoy the convention overall, but it was so overwhelming that it made me question if I wanted to go back next year because I didn't want to feel that again. But anyway, back to the thing. Uh, so yeah, we got there. Sat there for a bit. The first person I meet was a friend called Firewing, and Firewing, he's such a cool lad that he greeted me. Well, actually, I found him first. What I did is I was like leaning against the wall. My mom was sitting on the step. I was like I leaned against the wall, just uh, viewing everything, and and then I see Firewing on his phone, like staring down at it and and you see him. He's like in black clothing, and he's like got a Rainbow Jazz stuff on him, and he's got a backpack on, and I don't think he had a hat, and he had blonde hair, like spiky blonde hair. But like I noticed him from his picture from Skype that he sent me. So just to make sure that we see each other at there and we recognize each other. And then I went over to him. I say, "Firewing," and then he's like, "Hey!" And then we had a bit of a awkward 2 seconds moment, and then I was like, "Hey, how have you been?" And he's like, "I'm being grand, mate." Well, he actually didn't say grand, mate. He just said, I've been good, bro." And then we started talking about stuff, and then more people arrived that I know, like Gigi. I was actually excited when Gigi was the person who actually formed the group. Oh, sorry, live stream is a bit messy. Let me fix that. Okay, so and then Gigi, the next person I saw was like Gigi, and I was like so excited to see her because she was the one who formed the group. That is like if I wasn't a part of that group, walking around alone, um, which is still kind of my style. Like I would like to walk around on my own, uh, than be with a group. But I like to have friends there, like on a Thursday before the convention starts, so I can hang out and get to know them a bit. And if I see him in the vendor stall, like, I can sit by him and like talk a bit and view it together and give our opinions to each other. And so, yeah, Gigi arrived and her brother as well. God, that brother. um, she was like doing a sign as well. Like she was writing on a sign, like saying the teen meetup dinner meetup thing that she made up, and it's like then more people started to arrive. Like Madeline, I saw you. Spencer arrived, and then I was talking to this guy in a Rainbow Dash Centurion outfit. Like he wasn't wearing a t-shirt; it was like a robe, and he had wings and like a helmet. It looked like a factory worker, but it was so cool. And then like I became his friend as well. I, I that came out of nowhere, and then a lot of more people that arrived from the group. Some I didn't really know that well because I don't really talk to them much, or they haven't been active on the group. They just came for the dinner. But hold on, refreshing the stream to see if it is working. I have to do this every time. Yes, you did. I saw that as well. We all basically just followed Gigi in the direction of the food area. Um. Anyway, live stream should be okay. It's not working. No, it's working again. Okay, it's working. So yeah. Saw Gigi, saw Firewing, I saw Dusky, and I saw Spencer. Spencer's a pretty good guy. Get to know him, and you talk to him a bit. Like he seems like a good lad. He's older than me, but he's and like when I saw him, like we were in the vendors hall and we walked around with each other because like we were looking for Firewing, and we just started talking about stuff. And then he was like cool with like me being alone and was like, hey, can I like go over here for a bit and like I catch up with you later? And he's like, oh, cool, bro, I understand. That's okay. That's okay. Um. So yeah. Go. I go. Go around a bit. Okay. So back to the main story. So when everyone meets up, we went to the harbor. Was close by. It was about 2 minute walk to 1 minute walk, depending on the speed of the group. It took 3 minutes because there were so many. It was like a herd, like an actual herd of like people. Like it was amazing. Uh, okay, streams okay. And recheck that again. Okay, so I checked the stream. It's been going along for 26 minutes. I have to stop it at 45, so I can get to recording some lines for you guys. Okay, so speed up the story. We get to the harbor. We go in. We go into Johnny Rocket. It's I'm explaining this for EU people who live in Europe. It's the same as Eddie Rockets. It's the same as Eddie Rockets. It's like they took Eddie Rockets and like took the idea and then they just changed it instead of the Eddie. They changed the Eddie Rockets into Johnny Rockets and made it their own. But it's basically like the same as Eddie Rockets here. So like Johnny Rockets over there is basically the same as Eddie Rockets over here. It's like they took the idea and changed it, and they say, "Oh, this is ours actually." Sorry, just looking at a message. So yeah, get to the harbor. We have something to eat at Johnny Rockets. Speed it up. Then we hang out for a bit, talk a bit. I think we get a group photo or something like that. I can't remember. I'm not sure it was that day we got it or another day, but let's just say we got on that day and we went. Then we all started parting ways. After that, I went back. We went back to the hotel. I saw my mom there. We went to bed. Okay, so speed it up. Friday. It's Friday now. Go there. So nervous. I didn't actually really. I wasn't sure to get out of bed because I was so terrified of what was going to happen. Like I was excited, but it was that day. Okay. And then yeah, so we get to and then it was like, oh well, I came here for one reason, so I better go. So got up, get changed, get a shower, get changed, and my mom walks me all the way down to the convention center. She goes off, and I go in, and let's just say I did the same on Thursday, but I did it longer. I did it for about 5 to 6 minutes because I stayed at the top of where the fountain was, like the river thing was, like above the pizza thing and the hot dog thing. I was above that, and then I was like, hold on, I have to check the stream again. Oh shit! Sorry. Some burps, man. Okay. Okay, should be good. So then I stayed there, and then I had the most freaked out moment in my life. like I didn't like go crazy and announce it to the world. I kind of like went crazy deep inside myself because I saw the one that encouraged me to start YouTube, the person who encouraged me to start YouTube, start voice acting, start drama, start everything in my life, and he was standing in the middle of the crowd there, and he was talking to his friends that I also knew. Like they were like, I don't like the horse term famous, but let's just say they were high up in the producing of content in the MLP, and the more and the reckon I don't know the word, but let's just say they were just high up, and I saw him there, and I freaked out inside myself, and I didn't want to go down the stairs because I was so nervous to meet him. It was the one, the only Del Wilstonator. He was standing there with Toon Critic and some guy in an orange beanie. I don't know him really. He must have been like high up, but I'd never heard of him or something like that. Like an orange guy in a beanie, and it was like I saw on his badge like he was like a changeling or something with an orange beanie, but I don't really know him. So I saw him when I was there, and inside of myself, I was like, "Oh shit, he's there! Don't notice me." And so yeah, so I stayed up there for 5 to 6 minutes, and then he gets in line for autographs, and then I get in line for autographs. We're not like right beside each other. I'm like about 5 people back from where he is, and then his brother comes in. I know his brother, that Jostinator, and so yeah, we get in the line for autographs, and we're walking through, and like we're in the very middle of the line. It was an hour worth of waiting. We're in the middle of the line, and like when sorry, and we were at the zigzag of they had us like line up in zigzags and stuff like that, and they had bars in between, and you had to go all the way around and stuff just to get to the front to buy autograph voucher. And then oh my god, I'm freaking out now. I'm just gonna say it. I was not facing him because he was like, I felt that he was right beside me, but like there was a bar in between us, so I couldn't like go up to him. I like there was a bar in between us, but I was staring down on my map just for him not to notice me. I don't know why I did that, but I was so nervous on meeting him that I just wanted to delay the inevitable as long as possible. And then I hear him say this. I can't remember what he said. Oh no! What did he say? I think he said something like this: "You're supporting the Irish." And I was like, in my head, it was like, "Oh my god, he noticed! He noticed my Irish flag in the back, in the back of my backpack." It's like there was an Irish flag in my backpack, and I was standing out. So it was to let everyone know that I was from Ireland, and I supported Ireland 100% in everything, and I wanted to spread it around. But enough of that. Enough of that. So he says that. I turn around to see him look at me, and I'm he's there, and I was like, oh my gosh, yeah. I'm just like, and I was like, oh yeah, I'm from Ireland as well. No, it's like I was from Ireland from the flag, and I was like in my head, so why did you say that? You already knows you're from Ireland because you have the Irish flag on your back. You fucking retard. And I was like, I'm sorry. then then we actually talked for a bit. We actually talked for a bit. And he's like, and then he says he saw my post I made on the forum. That the post on the forum explained, it was on the bronycon forum. It explained of how much I was inspired by him to start everything, to start my career in drama, acting, voice acting, stuff like that. And he saw that. He actually saw the post I made, and I really wanted to say that all to him there, right there and then. But I was so nervous that I kind of just like said, "Oh, you saw that? I didn't think you would see that." And then, like, we do have like a few seconds of awkward silence, and then I whip out my flag and I say, "Could you please sign my flag, my Irish flag, because it would mean the world to me." And then he says, "No problem." I give him I hold the flag out, and he writes on it, and he writes "The Wilstonator," and like, uh it was so amazing. I was actually talking to his brother as well, the Justinator, and I didn't know he actually had a girlfriend. I won't explain too much. Probably private business. I didn't know he had a girlfriend. He told me he did. He's getting autographs for his girlfriend in the line, and that's probably most noble thing I ever heard of. And it got on him, but I like I had like a fangasm in my head. I was like shooting off fireworks, and I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna die now." It was like so amazing, and and just checking the stream. We got 37 minutes now. Still a couple of minutes left. Okay. I might not get recording lines done but I probably hopefully finish the story off. Okay, so yeah, so we and then we just start moving in line again, and then I think I might have said to him, like, when he was like walking away, when he got his autograph vouchers, and I says, "Thank you for signing my flag." And I don't know if he waved back or anything, but I'm pretty sure he heard, or I can't remember what I said to him, but I think I said something along the lines with that. And if he didn't notice, that's okay. And if you didn't hear it, that's no problem whatsoever. But I was so happy that I met the person that inspired me to just do, just be myself. I know myself. I be myself. But like, he inspired me to pursue my interest in drama, acting, voice acting, stuff like that. And it was such an honor. I wish I shook his hand. I was so nervous that I couldn't. Like, my hand was shaking. I don't know how I held the flag together, but yeah, that was. I say that was one of the one of the best moments in my life. To It's like it was the first time, and it meant so much to me just to meet him. All right, so it's hit the 40-minute mark. We have about 5 minutes left, so I might not finish the whole story. I'll probably finish the rest of Friday, and then I'll probably explain more in the stream tomorrow, the gaming stream tomorrow. I hopefully will plan on doing. Now, that gaming stream might happen, it might not happen. It's a 50-50, so please, please, please keep all the questions until tomorrow if I do plan on doing it or not. But so yeah, that just made my day. That moment there, it made my day, and I was so happy that day. And it just, I'm very thankful for him. And from the slightest of no chance of him watching this, the Wilstonator, you are my idol. You have inspired me to take up my interests, and your work is fantastic. And I ask you to keep doing what you're doing, and just be you. Just be you, man, and make make people happy of what you do, and make good content as well. I mean, you're a great guy for making content, and you never let people down. And you're just great. Good, good. That's all I had to say. And I wish I shook your hand there. I was just too nervous, but this is like a slight chance to no chance at all. You would hear this someday, but I just had to say it for just in case. 41 minutes. Okay, 4 more minutes. Finish the rest Friday off. So, but I'll explain it up quickly. So fast, fast, fast. So next, I went, got my autographs. Then I went into the vendors hall. I didn't go to opening ceremonies. I went to the vendors hall, and then it was very overwhelming. Like I said, but like I've been to a small vendor hall in like the UK. Sorry, sorry. Um, Hiya, hello. Um, I'm just currently explaining my bronycon story, and I just went through the most amazing time I had on Friday. So if you wanted to be able to see this again, you'll be able to see it like uh, when it's uploaded as well, because it should stay up. But so yeah, I'll just continue on with the story. Hello, Eve, and Broken Dreams, and so yeah, going with the story, went to vendors hall, like went around. I bought like a satchel. It was like so cool. Like I'd be able to put my laptop in once I get it. And what I plan for Christmas, I plan on getting a uh drawing tablet, like a graphics tablet, so I can work on animation in the future. And so yeah, my friend saw then went to a couple of panels. My favorite panel of the day was Toon Critics panel. When he was it's called Collab Chemistry 101. You should really check it out once you go if you go there someday. It was a really good panel, and again, the Wilstonator was there, so I had to be there. I just had to be there, and I just wanted to experience it all. And went to a couple more panels after that. Went for something to eat with my friends on Friday, but I didn't come back to the convention after I had something to eat with my friends, because I was so tired from everything. So I like spent from 9 to 5 doing panels and doing the vendor hall stuff and doing games. I didn't do much games. I played like a little bit, and then I went off and do more panels. Then I was like, so yeah, I went to Subway, had lunch, and then I went back to the hotel because it was so tiring. And I was like, ma'am, could we please eat in the hotel, because I don't really want to go out tonight because I'm very tired. And she says, that's no problem. No problem. Eat in the hotel. They'll probably have a nice pizza here with some chips or something like that. And I said, that's perfect. And then like I had dinner. I actually did have pizza and chips there. You probably don't want to know. And then I went to bed on Friday, and it was about probably half 11 at night when I fell asleep. And well, it's 44-minute mark, and I said I had to leave at 45. So don't worry, you'll be able to see this live stream again. Like, it should be uploaded automatically to my channel, but if it isn't, I'll make sure it is. I'll do my best anyway. So you'll be able to listen to this conversation again and miss out what you didn't miss out. Uh, don't miss out what you did miss out. And it's about to hit the 45. So Part two will happen tomorrow. Gaming stream might happen tomorrow. Please, please, please be there and talk to me and ask me some questions and stuff like that, and just have a fun time. And I'll be able to explain more of the story to you tomorrow. Okay. I have to figure out how to stop this. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to do my outro, and yeah. So my name is Alistair Connor, and I'll see you lads and lassies later. Bro hoof.